Hey guys, what's going on? Good
Oh,
evening, I should say.
good evening. Yeah, good evening to you too, Ashley. Yeah, we're all good evening now.
Ashna and Siobhan, I wanted to huddle with you today. I think last week you guys had hit 10,000 in your business and wanted to just kind of go over with you. Although it's very quick, I think you guys set the record for quickest ever to 10,000 in revenue. So congratulations, 23 days. You guys were able to accomplish that. It seems like I just blinked my eye and you guys got here. So today we're going to go and just wind the clock back to the beginning of last month and let's walk through this process together. So Ashna, maybe you can start us off with, you know, why don't you kind of paint the picture of what was it like before you guys even were thinking about maybe even getting into this business, and then walk us through kind of that initial stage there.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we were thinking about starting a business, I would say since a year. We were going back and forth on what type of business to start. We definitely knew we wanted like some boring business to start off in. And then came across your profile on LinkedIn. We read a lot about your posts on LinkedIn. So definitely inspired us to reach out to you and learn more about obviously everything that you provide. And I think once we learned about that, we were very inspired, and we felt like it would be a wonderful community to be a part of. And then yeah, we jumped the gun, and here we are.
Awesome. And then 23 days later, all of a sudden, boom, you guys are here. So
Yeah.
why don't you give us a play by, I mean, it's only been like 3 weeks, but tell us the 3 week journey, because you guys have, I think, from my side, I think one of the things that I've been very, very impressed with is every time we did meet, we might have had like maybe 3 or 5 things that we wanted to accomplish. And I think within 24 or 48 hours, they were accomplished. And then you've already moved on to a new set of problems. So that's how it was for my side. But why don't you kind of maybe describe how it was for you in terms of when you just started and just ramping things up so quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Michael. And I remember on the first onboarding call that we had, and even before the onboarding call, you had specifically mentioned that taking action is the key to success. And we obviously abide by that significantly in our lives. And coming from you meant a lot. And, we knew that that was the only way to success. So we wanted to make sure that every time we come across anything, follow the classroom, of course, and then obviously working with you and Mike very closely, and making sure that we do take action on everything that you're recommending. So I think your guidance definitely helped us significantly throughout the process.
Awesome. And then, Ashna, I know on your side, it is personal news, but I'd love to kind of share like you're able to do this and you're expecting a baby soon too. I mean, walk us through that experience, because that's not very easy. I don't think many people are thinking, hey, I've got someone coming into my life in a few months. Let's start a business. So can you share with us kind of how that's been for you in terms of being able to juggle all of that?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So, yeah, I think we were debating about the business, and we got the news around the same time. So it was definitely we were debating, but I think, as I said again, the initial calls that we had with Armin on the program definitely gave us a lot of encouragement and support. That even with everything else going on in our lives, the support that we would have through the program would significantly help us. So I think that support, and of course Shravan's support, because we've been doing this together, it would have been very difficult, of course, without the support that I've had throughout this process. So I know some days, I probably, if I was not feeling too well, he would pick up the slack. So at least we were able to keep going and taking action throughout the process.
Awesome. Well, congratulations in the future for the little someone who's coming this way. But also, I think you guys have made a great team too. So you guys have always done really well together. So from your side, what did you find maybe most valuable about the program for you?
Yeah. So I think it's just the speed at which we were able to get up and running, and all the support and guidance through which we were able to get through this milestone in the business as well. So I think obviously we wouldn't have been able to be up and running this quickly. I would say took us a month to get through everything. Obviously, in between, you helped us through everything that any struggles that we were coming across with setting up the business with different channels, etc. Right. So all the guidance helped us to get up and running. And then I think after that, throughout, I think we still have a lot of questions, right? Even a month in. So I think just having you guys around to help us with the questions from all of your experience significantly helped us get to this point.
Awesome. And then I always ask this, but how do you guys view the business now looking forward, I guess, into 2025? Have you guys adjusted goals, or is it the same goal? How are you guys viewing the business now?
Yeah, so I think now that we've hit 10K, the goal that we've set for this month is to double that, of course, to the extent possible. So we definitely want to get as close to 10K, 20K as possible for this month. So I think right now we're still looking at 1 month out, but hopefully, as we gain more experience, we would be able to take a more medium long-term approach in setting goals as well. But since we're months in, just taking a short-term approach to setting our goals.
I love it. And Shravan, nice of you to join us.
Hello.
Care to add anything on your side?
No, I mean, I wanted to add to the last thing that you mentioned, like about the things that you or we found useful in the program. I think it was a lot of like these nuances with just setting up the business. For instance, how to set up the LLC, how to navigate these platforms like Booking Koala, etc. What platform to use to set that up? How to integrate Stripe? How to uh, set up Thumbtack to be successful? What steps to take to on Google LSA? How to get Google My Business profile verified? I think there are just these 50, 100 things which come, and they need to be taken care of at a speed, and that's super important. So I think just the combination of everything that you equipped us with, in addition to the constant push from both you and Mike to stay on top of things, that helps. I mean, not that we required a lot of that. I think we were pretty good students in that aspect, but it really helps because we know, and whenever someone's like pushing us, like we do it like probably 2x the speed that we were going to do at 1x the speed. So I just wanted to add that color.
Yeah,
I remember.
Appreciate
Sorry.
that. Go ahead, Ashna.
So, I was going to say, we probably had a call like last week, and I think we were close to 6K. And then I think initially we were thinking, by like mid-March, we'd get to 10K. But I remember you mentioned on our call, Michael, and you were like, maybe by the end of this month, you can get there. So we had that in mind, and, we kept pushing towards that. So yeah, every encouragement definitely helped, as Shravan said.
Yeah, I think you guys have really broken the limit. I think those are kind of sometimes limiting beliefs. I know sometimes people are like, hey, 4 months, 10K, that's an expectation. But I think you guys are a great success story in terms of just throw everything out the window when you start, because if you put the effort in, if you take the action, if you're doing everything quickly, things can escalate very quickly, and you might get different results, in your case, very quickly and great results. So I think that even continues going forward for you guys too. There's no limit on how, quickly and how large this company can get. I think for you guys, continuing to do everything you're doing, you guys have a really good work ethic between the two of you. So I know that's a critical thing, especially when you're starting a business. You guys never complain. You guys never made any excuses. You guys always got everything done, regardless of every other thing that's probably going on in your life right now. So I just want to give you guys credit because you don't get here unless you're doing those things.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, and we have like our W-2 jobs, and then we do long-term rental investing. I do flips on the side, and then I have a short-term rental, and then this. So I think altogether, just balancing everything has really been a learning. And on top of that, I usually go out and play badminton or go to the gym every day, and that's non-negotiable for me. So hopefully this just keeps going, and I think this just pushed us to new limits. this
Awesome.
business, because this is definitely one of the hardest things, but most rewarding thing as well, because it's hard. It's good to do.
Awesome, guys.
Good
Well,
process.
yeah, I would say maybe last thing here, if anyone's on the fence about doing something like this, what would you tell them?
Just take the plunge, keep faith.
Yeah, just action, 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 action. Yeah, just I think it just gives you a freedom, a sense of freedom, which usually other things don't give you. So just take action and just keep progressing on. Just trust the process.
Okay. Just trust the process. Take action. All right, guys. Well, listen, congratulations. Like I said before, you guys were the quickest ever. That just shows you a testament of what your execution is and what you guys can do as a team. And I wish you guys all the success in the future.
Thank you so much, Mike.
All righty.
Thank you,
Take care,
Michael.
guys.
You.